Well, everyone, it just actually ended after hours of supposedly streaming, but it wasn't actually going. So, again, more technical problems here with the YouTube situation. I don't understand why. My connections always show good. I haven't saved an enormous amount of additional stuff, so here we are right now. We just finished up doing some practice racing. I didn't save any of the replays, so we can't do anything. KR weight reduction stage 1, 2, 3, and increased body rigidity. And we're checking our performance points with the racing soft tires. So, jumping over to the Camaro. 500 even at 97. So, I think we're going to take the ballast back out of it. It actually seemed to improve their performance. So I think what I'm going to do is allow max 200 downforce on the Camaro. Or I think, what's the Mustang, 220? I'm going to have to look here. We might just limit or spec the downforce on it. Have to see what these cars can run at. I think the Mustang can only do like 110 downforce on the front. That lowered the PP level quite a bit. Because we have the same wing on both cars, or all three cars, so... So we have to spec the downforce on these cars. Let's see what the Crown does. Remember to spec your cars on the racing softs. So I can get 300 out of the... It's just a Mustang. For some reason they don't allow... It doesn't get the downforce, and I don't know why. Kind of irritates me that we can't balance that out. So 100 is the max on the Mustang. 100, 220. Whoop, that's not what I want to do. It's getting them pretty close. 719.94 there with that less downforce. And 44 on the ballast. 97 on the... Alright, so we've been tweaking this stuff around. I hope this is actually working. Alright, looks like maybe. Yeah, it looks like it's working. Okay. Alright, so the schedule. The reason I came on here actually is for the schedule, but we were messing around with the cars here. So tomorrow night, or tonight, at 9 Central Daylight Time. So 9 o'clock Central Daylight Time, we are going to open the room for this race, and it's going to be, at this point, a 25-lap race. And then the endurance race is going to be at least an hour. It might be an hour and 20 minutes. We'll see. So we want to try to move the schedule pretty fast. So I'll open the room at 9, try to do qualifying like at 9:35 or 9:36. Maybe we'll just say 9:39. Okay, and then once the qualifying goes over, it'll be 5-minute qualifying. We'll get set up and run the race within 10 minutes. So it just gives me a minute because I'm going to have to make sure that everything's going properly. So alright, and then Sunday it's going to be an hour later than our normal start. Normally we start at 5:55. We're going to start at 6:56. Start the qualifying at 6:56 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And probably open the room on that one at 6 o'clock. So we'll give it a little bit more practice because we haven't had any practice in Group 3. And that'll be at the Watkins Glen full course. Okay? So I think that's all I got to announce. Again, we've been tweaking the cars a little bit, so stay tuned for that. I will announce in the driver's meeting before the race what the final settings on whatever car you choose to drive is. So I'm definitely Going to be committed to the Crown here just to help the whole series, and then I'm assuming I'll be able to get at least Graham to run the Mustang. So we'll see how competitive we can be. We're detuning the Camaro. It's a little bit of a ringer at this track anyway, so we're going to try to get it all balanced out. But that's it. This is all. Really didn't have a lot to say on this one. I will do a quick review here. And I'm going to bounce out. So, real quick, as quick as I can go through it, so you can take screenshots if you want. This is the HECS KupKar RacecaR. The specs, all three cars are the same unless I say otherwise. You're going to go to the understeer engineering, going to go to the sports section. Weight reduction stage 1, weight reduction stage 2. You're going to need power restrictor and ballast. Okay, you can see those right there. Semi-racing would need fully customizable computer, fully customized LSD, and weight reduction stage 3 along with the increased body rigidity. Racing, in the Camaro and Mustang, you're going to buy the racing air filter. This car, you're going to buy the racing muffler. Racing exhaust manifold, racing brake pads. Brake balance controller is optional. Fully customizable suspension, racing clutch and flywheel, and manual fully customizable racing transmission are all requirements. All the races are going to require medium unless I state otherwise. So I would get all of your tires if you want. You can also buy them at the lobby's open. The official brakes of this car, this spec car, is the carbon ceramic, and you can buy racing heavy and intermediate. There will be rain eventually. Alright, so that's your tuning stuff. Car maintenance service, the biggest thing when you buy this car, wide body has to be installed. Now, to run this car, you have to have the 3UZFE from the SC430 engine swap. Okay. Then you'll go into the cosmetics, and the spec wheel for the series is the BBS racing wheel. You can do whatever color you want, but that's the wheel that's required. And that wheel is going to be required in 18-inch wide width, wide offset. Okay, 18-inch wide. Custom parts, front, type B. On this car, it's going to need to look like this. I think the Mustang and the Camaro, I think it's type A. Side sills, again, this looking side sill, and I think they're type A on the Mustang and Camaro. Rear, this car, it's type A. I think the you'll be able to tell. It should look like the NASCAR one on the Camaro, and then the Mustang doesn't allow you to change it because it already has a diffuser style. The wing is spec for the series is medium, and you can run 21 through 25 plates. Racing items, I want to see hood pins. You can do either one. I want to see the B-type tow hook cover as like a spec thing. That should stand out. And then roll cage on the Camaro is not available, so you're going to run the roll cage on the Crown and the Mustang. Then you can do whatever you want. No front license plate, so just make sure you get that to rear only. You can run A or B, but rear only. Grill you can change, I think, in the Mustang. I wasn't sure about the Camaro. I don't know if we even checked that. But that is it. We'll see you all around. Until tomorrow night, KingPittDawg out.